How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with I Am Your President. And previously, well, we had this choice that will affect anything I have, no matter what I do. Now, I will say, last episode, you probably kind of could guess what I was going to go for. I'm into getting everything to be equalized. I want equal things. And I do have a bit of a politics issue. I don't know what any of these crisis things are doing. I don't know if there's like a potential problem that'll come if I don't deal with politics now, but I want to deal with politics now. So I've decided whether it goes up or it goes down. I don't want it to crash into a civilian aircraft. Even though I don't want to shoot it down, I'm going to shoot it down. Personally, I'd rather do the middle one, because it's a nice kind of middle point. Like, you know, it's letting it fly, but not thinking about international relations and stuff. And it increased people. You know, I just realized something else. This middle one increases people, and it definitely increases them because it's got the big bar. This increases diplomacy, but makes military and industry questionable. Things of this one, I don't know what it's going to do to military and the politics. What if it decreases politics? My choice is either a guaranteed increase for... I gotta admit, I thought I made my decision, but I didn't realize this has no drawbacks. And between shooting it and letting it fly... Alright, in every single Sky News story I can think of, when something gets shot, it appears on the news and then everyone freaks out for no particular reason. Must be on my mind. Alright, let it fly. What is it? I hope I got spied on and I get a nuclear bombing. Right, last night in Michigan, numerous witnesses saw an unidentified object fly over Hubbard Lake heading east. Some described it as a giant metallic orb, while others claim they saw a Made in China label on its side. Really? Ours National Security spokesman described the mysterious thing as an unidentified object that violated US airspace but didn't threaten the American people. That object allegedly fell into Lake Huron and has not been recovered. So what is it? Spy balloon, drone, alien life form bringing a message of peace? Oh, we'll never know. So, okay. I think I did... I don't goddamn know. Well, we're going to find out what it was if, like... I bet it would have been something completely innocent. I bet you anything, it just would have made everything decrease. Sorry, I don't trust this game. I feel like it's not going to do anything to economy. Then if I select it, it'll be like, oh, now you've got zero economy. Alright, we'll ignore that for now. What we got? Web browser, nothing. Email, nothing. I mean, it'd be nice if I actually got some of these things to do some changes. But so be it. I'm your president. A new message, another knock. Every day's just kind of the same round here. I thought it'd be a bit more challenging. Alright, he won't do, Sally. From Ali. He's not great, not terrible, but he's no Hollis, that's for sure. He's not funny, not smart, not handsome. I know we both work for him, but come on. I wish I had a president. I'm not ashamed. I've been here like 4 days, man. Well, I'm not smart, not handsome, but I guess I'm funny enough to not be mad about this. Still, it was a bit cruel. Or, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever read! I've read a lot of B-class horror novels, mind you. I will do anything in my power to track you both down, Ali and Sally, and I'll make you ashamed to be alive. What? Who is this? Why are you saying something like this? I'm smart enough to trace you down, Ali. I find that kind of fun. I'm not going to reveal it with who fucking cares, man. Screw it. Found it funny. Sorry, sir. I meant to send it to my friend Sally. Alright, cool. Well, I'm not going to be a complete dictator. Yet. I really hope that didn't affect anything too bad. I feel like my diplomacy's going up despite not focusing on it that much. Who's at the door? Hello? Oh, it's you again. With your stripy tie. Mr. President, maybe I shouldn't rush things, but on the other hand, what is it? I think it's time you become a POTUS on Screecher. What are we talking? It's like Twitter, but like, you know, calling it Twitter and not a stupid name. Do I need to? I know my predecessor was very popular, very much loved on that platform, and okay, if I have to, still it feels like I have to fill the previous president's shoes. None of them affect me. Does this matter? Feels like an attempt to fill president. You know what? I'm gonna top one. I don't know. It doesn't make a difference, does it? He was. His death has left a void there. But every president must communicate with both their supporters and haters daily. You can't just hide from the public like some disgraced dictator. You're right. There's no reason to bury my head in the sand. Many of his supporters will support me as well. So you're saying? Sure. I'm sure that will work out. Just remember that Screech has brought in a lot of chaos lately. This new CEO, Roland Stein Jr., stirs up mixed feelings. Whose side is he on? I'm curious. He's on nobody's side but his own. Oh, okay. So this is it then, our big day. It can't be more important than my recent oath of office on President Hollis' funeral, but I see a point. What should my first speech be like? Or should I start my speech career with a joke or a meme? You know what? I don't know what to make of this platform, so let's just go for this first one. It might not be a meme platform. I mean, for normal people maybe, but I don't know what the president does on this platform. Do as you please, Mr. President. There are a lot of issues to screech about. That sounds really natural and rolling off the tongue. Many jokes and memes will leave people speechless or offended, or both. I'll be serious. I want to make some comments on essential matters. President Hollis was a funny guy, and I'm not him. I will introduce myself and try not to make voters mad. I'm not the stand-up comedian Hollis was before he became president, but I can be pretty smart and funny as well. Yeah, this guy was the comedian, right? Don't know how he ended up doing that, but trying to use all my knowledge in my brain of like political presidents to my advantage. So that includes a few videos on Oversimplified and the odd like 1 minute YouTube short to try and influence my decision. I'm trying to think who came after the 80s guy. Wasn't that Bush? No, not Bush. You know, the 80s guys that made all the Russians joke. I've forgotten his name because I'm playing this now. I'm going to just try and be nice and funny and good, well, humoured. Maybe that'll do something. Oh, that actually did something there as well. I didn't read that! I was acknowledging if I did something good! I tried to Screech, so I want standard. Hello, this is your president screeching. My god, am I ugly. That's pathetic. My fellow Americans, thank you for all being here. Now I will tax the rich or something. That's quite... Alright. I'm your new boss. There's no place in the US for any of those who won't kneel before me. Okay. Deep inside, we all know who's responsible for our country's biggest problems. Ruskies and... Oh, yeah. Why don't we just start World War III? Don't worry, we'll get them. You know what? I'm gonna go... Yeah, but then, the problem is, everyone thought the last guy was humorous, was funny. I almost feel like being a dictator would be a better idea than trying to copy the predecessor. You know, I am an old guy. Maybe if I do this is your president screeching, it will show that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to sound like that. Oh god, these decisions are impossible. I'm always scared that they're going to take some of these things seriously. Like, if I say, oh, tax the rich, it's just a joke. They'll think, there'll be a news report saying, the president doesn't like the rich. Economy is to explode or implode or whatever. You know, I'd rather sound like an idiot. Yeah, this is your president screeching. Oh, I got... Wow, I'm on a war and hate him already. Can't tell if it's right wing or left wing. Yeah, and this is exactly why I didn't want to... Oh, God. Well, at least I got... 15k. No, I didn't want to be a confident piece of shit. The options aren't exactly great here. I really should do something about the politics. Oh god, that's like my biggest problem. Yeah, that... Oh, wait, that was good for politics. I made a good decision. And I spent some of my society, but that's okay. At least I did something good. I don't know about the pending what pending legislation? What? What are you talking about? Alright, fine. Still going, still praying everything goes well. Message. Some dirt. We don't know each other yet. Here's a tip for you. If you need to dig up some dirt on any high-profile Silicon Valley executives, feel free to get back to me. I know a lot. I went to some events and took pictures. I'm sure you know how this works. You help me, I help you. Alright. Can I, like, do something about these people? No? Alright, fuck. Why is it suddenly very... good. It's a stormy day. Well, so much for an epileptic warning. Whoa! You look cool and... I was going to say sassy. But, oh, God, that flashing lightning. This is definitely going to go well, isn't it? Oh, commerce. That sounds nice. Amanda Wood. No, my old boss was Anthony Wood. Good day to you, Mr. President. Well, hello. What brings you by? It's pretty clear I'm here to talk about the deplorable state of US in... What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I've got like 300 in there. I mean, okay, it's not great, but it works. Are you serious? Instead of using words like fantastic or solid, use the word deplorable? Well, I don't want to sound like I'm a complete dick there. Is there some briefing I'm unaware of? The deplorable... Actually, yeah, that's kind of what I would go for. I mean, have you seen the ratings? You're my Secretary of Commerce. How can you think this? What can I tell you? It is that bad. Okay, but why? Last year we had zero chance to pass a bipartisan infrastructure proposal due to a prolonged tribal war between Democrats and Republicans, and President Hollis did nothing to contain it then. John Hollis is not to blame here, which will do something to my military. Or what chance do we have now? Well, I'd rather help... No, I'm not even going to focus on what that does there, because I don't care about military or diplomacy. Hollis is not to blame here. Oh, I increased it, nice. I hate to say it, but you just didn't know his other side. Once he told me he feeds off the conflict between the parties. That's nice. I've known him far better, far longer than you, so don't lecture me on how he was reaping benefits from the conflict. That didn't change the numbers. Sir, I'm not trying to... Okay, you know, I don't want to get all angry and whingy. Let's just get back to topic. What chance do we have now to pass a new proposal through Congress? Better than last year, but now we need to spend less, so $1 trillion bill Hollis plan is no longer an option. Half of that at best. So we give up whatever we had to give up. Yeah, that's life. Let's see what we can do with what we have. Okay, we either focus on repairing roads and bridges or spend money on something more modern and environmentally friendly, like hydrogen fuel-based tanks, drone buses, etc. None of these things are doing anything. Let's repair the foundations of our transport system. I'd instead invest heavily into shiny new eco-friendly projects than waste time, energy, and taxpayers' money on all tedious maintenance and renovation costs. Well, I was advised to think about the president. Well, yeah, that and the present current affairs. And people are going to notice that more, right? Yeah, let's fix the roads. Yeah, good. Did that do anything? Oh dear. Anything else? We should hold a press conference to clarify my position on this. I'm sure that'll be great. No, I don't really care about the infrastructure and economy. Let's just please increase my presidency rating. Oh, I increased all of them. That's okay. And I didn't read that bit because I'm an idiot. I was just praying for the best. Oh, conference. Oh, Jesus. Thanks to you, Mr. President, US scientists are working overtime on cloning technology, so you can finally go fuck yourself. Good. 2 times the charm. I like that. Click on a jumping highlighted journalist to get a question. There are 3 ways to answer a question. Not answering time means you've ignored this question. So I'm guessing we don't want to ignore. This is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? I'm not ready, but let's do it anyway. Oh god. What we got? Yeah, you. You just unveiled emphasis. Why not? It's our last chance. How's this failed? Literally crumbling. Oh no! You believe it will pass through Congress? I'm 100% sure. You. Environmental infrastructure. Now it's not that. We'll think about it in a year or 2. Okay. Focusing on improvements. Maybe bridges. I don't know. Still more eco-friendly than planes. Was that good? I think that was good. I got the 2 things I wanted. Oh god. Oh, now I realize why certain presidents of our time tried to avoid people. That was horrible! Okay, but I've got green in society. That's good. Right? I think I did something. Oh, God. Alright, maybe I can try one more day, but that was stressful. And again, why is it giving me summaries and stuff increasing and saying that nothing's happened today? Things have happened today. I had a press conference. Overview, nothing happened. Every day, this president does nothing to nothing. Nothing can be got by nothing. Alright, fine, cool. Just destroyed my screen there. Right, one more day then I'll end the episode. Mailbox. Trip to Davos. Maybe not. Oh, unless it's, like, important. Mr. President, World Economic Forum annual meeting is just around the corner. Those things are important, right? The theme of this year's meeting is challenges of the president in our chaotic, deeply fragmented world, which aims to address the pressing issues humanity is facing at the moment. My question is, do you want to go Davos and participate in the meeting, sir? Challenges, is that going to be a good idea? Kinda. I suspect opportunities like this will help me with my presidency. But then I think about all the stuff the previous presidents and prime ministers have done. Of course, what happens in Davos is really important, and it can give us a little boost, both economically and diplomatically. I don't need to think about that, but I am doing better on the social front, so yeah, let's do it. Is that gonna happen now or later? Please not now. That's great, Mr. President. Yeah, trying to... Well, that did something, but yeah, I probably should go. I think I'm important enough to the world to go there. Alright, people. I don't know you, but you look very happy to see me, Secretary of Defense. Oh wait, I met the security person, didn't I? I'm surprised you're the Secretary of Defense. You're a bit... happy to be the Secretary of Defense. Are you looking forward to launching those missiles into the Atlantic Ocean? Mr. President, I'm afraid I have some terrible news regarding what is currently happening on the Finnish-Russian border. Alright, what are we dealing with? Russia started gathering troops, tanks and armored vehicles near the border. I should probably do the second thing, but this may be a scare tactic. You know, to prevent both Finland and Sweden from joining NATO. Which, I like the idea of being nice to diplomatic stuff. But we've also got wars are no longer won by having more troops and tanks. It's the 21st century and Russian president is acting like he never played Call of Battlefield. I'm sure the president would definitely have played that. Why does he do that? I need the presidency stuff more. That's what it is, isn't it? It's politics stuff more. Okay, go. Those both go up. Good. Only by 25, though. He wants to show people he can return the Russian Empire from the dead. So now he's trying to create something like the Grand Duchy of Finland. Who knows? Should we try to scare him off or treat it lightly as a joke? It's up to you, sir. I can only give some advice. Tell me about the Russian president. Tell me about the Russian army. I think I know what we should do. I want to know more about this president guy. He's what they call a tough player. Both parents died. Who knows when? Raised by KGB, he sees himself as a new, better Stalin. Oh, good. So he's the dickhole that I should have been, but instead I just didn't want to say anything bad about the previous president. I want to tell what he's capable of. Oh, okay. I think I know. How about we ask about the army as well, because that might also increase our military standing, or maybe give me good advice. I guess that's not going to raise it. It had seen better days. I'm sure of that. Both corruption and incompetence among high-ranking military officials weaken it. What else? The numbers look decent, but not when compared to ours, let alone the NATO's. Their army is obviously bigger and stronger than Finnish defense forces, but what does that have to do with anything? Okay, I think I know what we're meant to do. Fire with fire will make sure Nupa Kadodi gets what's coming to him. And then we'll get article, Screech article for the choices. That'll increase military, which I don't really need. We should express our support for Finland on Screech and just wait. If that... I don't know if that'll do anything good. If Russia invades Finland, we will try to give some covert support to a Finnish insurgency if there is any. I kind of like that. Or we could do absolutely nothing, which will boost everything. It is all happening on the other side of the planet. We have enough of our problems at the moment. Doesn't that make me look a bit inactive, though? I mean... This is a bit of a hard decision, actually. So I guess I'll save it for the next episode. Yeah, why not? I can actually take some time to think about this. Think why each option will be good, and then screw up everything anyway. But if you want to play games, so see if you can stop Russia invading. There'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look out for the Screech next time. See ya!